Greetings to all of y'all from wherever you are around the world. I hope you guys are doing well, man. I hope you guys are really taking good care of your families, and I hope you guys are working hard towards achieving your goals and towards being a better version of yourself and developing yourself for the better. Today, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Please like and share and comment, and please also invite your friends and invite your family members and your associates. Let's join the family, man. Welcome to Football is a Religion. Let's join this wonderful sporting family, man. Let's grow together. Let us unite. Let us build. Let us develop, and let us build a strong connection amongst ourselves. So today, I'm just gonna give you something brief today, with regards to the draw of the Culling Knockout Cup. We did see the semi-final draw. All the last three remaining matches of this tournament. Let's say that the remaining three matches of this tournament will be held in Durban, KwaZulu Natal. So basically, AmaZulu will take on TS Galaxy, as well as Richards Bay will take on the much fancied Stellenbosch FC. And the final has been announced. It will be scheduled to take place on the 16th of December, which is the day of reconciliation at the Moses Mabhida Stadium. So winner of this tournament will get to have a claim of the prize tag of 6 million rand. You understand? So winner takes 6 million rand in a winner's fee. So the remaining three matches will take place in Durban, KwaZulu Natal, with Richards Bay taking on Stellenbosch, AmaZulu take on TS Galaxy. And in other news, we've also seen TS Galaxy have also confirmed the signing of former Kaizer Chiefs development star defender Puso Ditejane, who was released from Kaizer Chiefs for disciplinary issues with regards to the fact that he was amongst a group of players that refused to be ball boys in the Culling Knockout Cup first round game between Kaizer Chiefs and AmaZulu, which took place at FNB Stadium, resulting in AmaZulu defeating AmaKhosi, which actually led them to reaching this far of the tournament. Both these teams, AmaZulu as well as TS Galaxy, did also claim crucial victories over the much fancied opponents in Kaizer Chiefs and Mamelodi Sundowns. Remember, both these teams knocked out the two giants of South African football within the first round. And then on the other side, Richards Bay knocked out Orlando Pirates in the last round, which was in the quarterfinals. So coming into this one, in these semi-final games, it's going to be very interesting to see how these teams perform. You remember now, let's talk about Stellenbosch FC. Stellenbosch FC, in the previous two tournaments that they've participated in, they've made it all the way to the semi-finals. They've just fallen short. So could they break their duck? Could this be their moment? On the side of Richards Bay, could they reach their maiden final in their history? Because let's consider the fact that Richards Bay haven't been at their best in the league so far this season. They've only won one game in as many matches, and they haven't been at their best. Perhaps let's just say they and Cape Town Spurs are really languishing at the bottom of the league, and they really are flirting with danger in the league. But then hopefully, with the fact that they've reached the semi-finals, it will give them a great sense of optimism, a great sense of confidence and courage going onwards. Perhaps they could even reach their maiden final. And then on the side of AmaZulu versus TS Galaxy, man, it's going to be a very interesting encounter. These are the giant killers in this tournament. They were the giant killers because they knocked out, two of the fancied oppositions, two of the fancied clubs that most people did, think that, they could go on to win this prestigious trophy once again. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be. So these two are the giant killers. Remember, TS Galaxy, last time they won silverware was in 2019, clinching a victory at the Moses Mabhida Stadium against Kaizer Chiefs, which was a historic victory for them, which was one of the most shocking victories in the history of the South African football fraternity, considering the fact that they were the first second-tier team to win silverware, to win the Nedbank Cup. AmaZulu, on the other hand, they've been unlucky several times. Remember, last time They made it all the way to the MTN 8 final last season, only to lose out to Orlando Pirates at the Moses Mabhida Stadium. And then the previous time when they were able to reach the final was the Nedbank Cup final, when they took on Bidvest, the Clever Boys, in 2010 at the FNB Stadium, losing out by 3-0. So AmaZulu haven't been as much successful as you would actually want to believe, but hopefully they can break their ducks, break that curse, and by reaching a maiden another final again in a space of just 2 years. Speaking on the fact that, most people will be hoping for an all KZN affair, Although, let us be honest, with all these clubs that are taking place right now, that are participating in the last four of this tournament, they're not really much fancy clubs, as well as they don't really have huge numbers in terms of support. So I don't think a lot of people are looking forward to these clashes. But an all KZN affair in the final will actually, be justifiable, considering the fact that the final will be held in KwaZulu-Natal. But then you got to also consider the fact that these clubs also are not really supported. Even in KZN clubs such as Golden Arrows, Royal AM, Maritzburg United, AmaZulu as well, Richards Bay FC, they don't really have much of a fan base, irrespective of the fact that even in KZN, they don't really have a fan base at all, because across the entire landscape of the country, the three big clubs are, of course, Kaizer Chiefs, Orlando Pirates, Mamelodi Sundowns. Those are the three most supported clubs across the landscape of this country. So the last four of this tournament are actually underdogs, to say the least. They're least favored, least supported. So we just hope to see that they can live up to expectations. They can actually, which actually maybe hopefully they can actually improve their support base, whoever wins. But in my opinion, I fancy Stellenbosch to go all the way. Yeah, because I think they've been on solid form, and credit goes to Steve Barker and his troops. I mean, they've been on superb form over the past few seasons. They've been building, they've been developing. They've developed a lot of great players. We've seen it with Junior Mendieta joining Sundowns, Ashley Dupree joining Kaizer Chiefs, Sibongiseni Mteto joining Kaizer Chiefs, so Zita Gwinika also joining Kaizer Chiefs. So they've produced a wonderful amount of talent. So Stellenbosch is a team that has been building, and you can see with the form that they've been on, they're on superb form. And yeah, man, they can. I sincerely believe that they will go all the way. But we cannot underestimate Richards Bay, because Richards Bay were least fancied in the previous rounds against Morocco Solos and as well as against Orlando Pirates. So we cannot underestimate Richards Bay as well. With regards to AmaZulu versus TS Galaxy, it's going to be a very tight game between both teams. Remember, both teams didn't really start off well. They've been very inconsistent, both teams, to say the least. But coming into this one, AmaZulu knocking out Kaizer Chiefs by 1-0 in the first round, which led to the eventual sacking of coach Molefe Ntseke from Kaizer Chiefs. AmaZulu also defeating their city rivals, their better city rivals, Golden Arrows, which also came as a shock in a way, because Golden Arrows were much more fancy than AmaZulu, because considering their league form, the fact that Golden Arrows has been doing well so far this season, languishing in second position, exceeding all expectations. So you'd obviously expect Golden Arrows to translate that league form, bring it into the cup, but it wasn't to be, as AmaZulu ran rampant. And Ivorian striker who arrived in 2021 here in South Africa, getting a first half hat-trick. And hopefully, if AmaZulu were to win, let them do it for the late Bongi Nkosintuli, let them do it for their chairman, so that, they at least, their former striker, Bongi Nkosintuli, his soul can rest in peace, man. And what a way it would be to honor him by winning this trophy. But of course it won't be easy against a TS Galaxy side who have also, shown that they can compete, and that you can never underestimate them at all. With the fact that also we saw in the first round what happened with that horrific injury to Bernard Parker. It was a very horrific injury, and according to the chairman of TS Galaxy, Tim Sukazi, he did say that Bernard Parker is recovering and he will be out for some time, but he will be back pretty soon. He's a soldier, he's strong, and we hope to see him very soon. Yeah, man, and that's it for now, man. And yeah, with all that being said, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, man, we'll be in touch pretty soon. Cheers.
He was on fire. Could be a chance! Durban City opened up, and it's Stellies that take the lead. Well played, and well, he was in the end. He really couldn't miss from there. Unmarked. It is Reiners that's taking the plaudits here. We were just talking about him, and there he has maybe heard us, and is now on the score sheet in that counting knockout. Stellies' top scorer last season.
Quick throw in, they are not alert. Adams, good combination play on the edge of the box. Well positioned, that is Reiners in the box. He puts the ball in the back of the net to get his second goal in all competition. Looking at Adams, good one touch coming from Titus that moment. First time finish also coming from Reiners. We're speaking about him, how deadly he was last season with the 15 goals and 8 assists. Goal number 2 this season.
Those 15 goals last season came in 15 appearances.
That they have to deal with the wing play of Stellies. The man in your picture, Sikhota, Basadine, with Adams in position, overloading the areas.
Again, a promising looking move here. Sikhota shows him, sells him the dummy. One floated towards the back post, no one arriving there. Not a bad idea though from Fawaz Basadine. They'll be happy to have him back.
The play.
Stellies, such a tricky side. You just never know which Stellies side is gonna. Oh, it's a great ball over the top. It could be a second. Oh, messy defending. Yeah. Where's the organization of that normally tight defense of Polokwane City?
By Titus, they looked like they did not know what they want to do with the ball at the back. That is Stellies. But one rule: search Stevens with the ball. Baloy, don't let the ball bounce. That is the first rule of defending. He lets the ball bounce. Did he hear a call from Sapunga? But the composure coming from Titus, he says, thank you for the early Christmas gift. He controls, he slots it in the back of the net. But if there's any...
Most importantly, they'll have enjoyed the fact that this man is back amongst the coast. Reiners looking for a scap for another shot here. Polokwane City are all at sea there at the back. Oh. It's a comedy of errors there at the back, and they just look so unsettled. That's the man who came off the bench, Baloy.
Yeah, it's also good pressing coming from Stellies. You can see how Sikhota and Adams were pressing to win that ball back. As soon as they win, they circulate to the right-hand side. But unlucky, just the power behind that cross.
17 and 18. And so they reached the semis in 17 and 18, but on their way there, they beat Pirates. On their way, they beat Pirates in the quarterfinals on penalties. Shot fired in. Much better. At least it's an attempt on goal. Mashikinya, who scored a brilliant goal recently to open his account for the season.
He doesn't score a lot of them, but he scored a brilliant one against Orlando Pirates. He has got all the confidence to go for this one. A good layoff coming from Apollo, from Abena in this instance. He wraps his foot around it, but he doesn't keep it down to be able to trouble Sage Stevens in goals.
That one against Pirates, was it on the right foot? I seem to remember that one. Didn't get the miss, didn't get that pass correct there, Janino Palace. Apollos. Mapena with a sight on goal. They are urging him to shoot. Ramavu. Matuludi. It's good shape on that one, but well defended again by Stellies. Referee plays an advantage as and he'll bring it back. Jaden Adams there going down. The tournament got into the box there. Stellies defended well. Is it Moloi Sani that got up there again? It's doing some really excellent work. Here's Reiners. That's a great ball from Reiners! Oh, what a ball! from Ikram Reyners. That would have been some goal. Sikhota.
Game-changing pass. You know, it's a game-changing pass. It's 40 to 60 meter pass from Reyners. Dissects all those defensive lines. But he's window. He's breaking windows with that pass. And what an excellent pass to be able to find Sikhota. He should be taking charge there. Should be hitting target. But because it's a corner, it's a great save by Sapunga.
Chance, yeah! Unlucky there, the Palace coming with a shot. It's a double. And then look for money. I thought we were on for the, oh, this was some pass.
That's why I'm saying breaking windows with that pass. He finds Sikhota, should have done better. Nduli, Palace, good double save coming from Sapunti.
Can pull a goal back here. Miscue and Paulus! What a save! To be fair, he watched it and showed it all the way, but still needed to execute. Did St. Stephen's. Apollos was almost starting to wheel out. A double change for Polokwane City. Look at this from Palace. Oh, brother, from
he opens up his body, Apollos, and he is aiming for that top corner. Everything is right in this instance. Good foot movement from Sage Stevens. He sees it a little bit late, but what about that for a reflex save?
Very good moving. By the way, up next for Stellies in the league will be a home match against the struggling Richards Bay, who are in action, of course, tomorrow night or tomorrow afternoon. Oh, that was such another wonderful ball, another crossfield ball there, and just a touch. Oh, Apollos is delivering with that. That's the second time he's played that ball. And Matuludi, man, that first touch let him down.
I think it was a good pass, good diagonal pass coming from Apollos. He needed to play this one first time, because he played first time. You can see that Marema is in the box. You can see that Chauke is making that late run. He takes his eyes off the ball as he's trying to check.
What is predictable is that Dion Hotto is going to take the first penalty. Pirates have the advantage of going first in the shootout. Hotto scored in both penalty shootouts against Shwaneng in the African Champions League preliminary match and against Sundowns in the MTN 8 final. So he's been reliable so far. He's up against the young goalkeeper Mangele, just 20 years of age. So can the Namibian, the man from Swakopmund, give his side the lead? He can't! Well, that's a terrible day. That's getting even worse for the Buccaneers here. The keeper guesses the right way. He seemed to move early, but it's not to be. Dion Hotto, one of their more reliable penalty takers. They've got Corky on the bench as well, or rather on the field as well, to potentially take a penalty. But now, advantage Richards Bay early on in this one. It's a good save, really good save from a goalkeeper who's distinguished himself. And Pirates, well, they won't let the heads go down quite yet. There's a long way to go in the shootout, but Dion Hotto, you could have banked on him scoring. He hasn't scored. Now pressure on Buthelezi, OJ.
Richards Bay. Abatata Ketapele Kota. Barumela Chalo Komani. Buikanyo Komani Keno Yanko Kilinyo. Olibagana Chalo Limelusi. Olibagana Chalo Limelusi. Awaya Kokiling Buikanyo. Bakitaba Yatanya Letoa. Pick a spot, hit it hard. How Kita Wobona. Motorino Kitaba Bona Quilio. Waiting Semata, Horosena Hore. Aga Chara Quilio. Arabone Kamoto Killing. Fell on Ile Koyo Nemelusi Buthelezi. Yahweh Tijaki Sulo Silinosi Fella Tijaki Litua. Rago penalty Yamubidia Stopper Solano Pirates.
Really well taken penalty, that one. So advantage to the Rich Boys. Komani scoring on that occasion. Now, this man's 1 from 2 as far as penalties are concerned in recent times. It's a staring battle. Can the captain do it? Oh, he's taken that well. Missed the penalty in the MTN final, but scored against Shwaneng. And Koki has given his side some belief here. It's 1-1, but Richards Bay have the extra penalty in the bank. Coach Rivero, well, is his cup pedigree about to disappear into the Moses Mabhida turf on a ground where Pirates have been so successful so many times. 1-1 it is, and the captain leading by example.
Penalty ya bobedi ya stopasa the rich boys waya Mabuya abakitaba yatanya le tloa amaka kwa bophiri ba tsa khelewe ba kwa botlhaba dinapedi Richards Bay 1 Orlando Pirates. The show goes on, Mike.
It's getting nervy now. 2 green balls for Richards Bay, a green and a red for the Buccaneers. I hope they're not colorblind. It's red and green are the colors that generally get confused. This is a big penalty now. Pirates missed this one. Richards Bay have a foot in the semi-finals. Well, Zakele Lepasa, he didn't take penalties in either of the 2 matches that we mentioned earlier. He wasn't on the field for some of those. Can he stay calm? Can he keep the Buccaneers in it? Lepasa! Oh, just about sneaks in. Keeper goes the wrong way. And it's 2-2. And Lepasa says, I'm still very much around. 26 years of age. Keeping Pirates in the shootout. 2-2. Pressure reverts to Richards Bay once more.
Dipedi Orlando Pirates, dipedi Stropasa, Richards Bay, Bahota Yabone Boraro, Quatolo Saketapili, AmaZulu Kero Yango Kilineo, AmaZulu Kero Yango Kilineo, Tenoko Pankenga, Arabanem AmaZulu Wako Kiling, Abakita Yatanya Litua, Abayatanya Litua, AmaZulu 3, Richards Bay 2. Orlando Pirates.
I'm not sure when last Richards Bay have had a penalty shootout in a match. Pirates have had 2 in recent times, but Richards Bay are handling their penalties with great calmness, with the tranquility, with the belief. They were the side going second in the shootout, which is a big disadvantage, provided the team going first scores. Now this man, Maswanganyi, he scored against Shwaneng. Can he keep Pirates in it? The keeper gets fingertips to it, but can't keep it out. So it's 3-3. Drama continues. Pirates still alive. That's a good penalty. Struck it well. The keeper went the right way. Just had too much power for him. Nicely struck. I don't even know if he got fingertips to it in the end of it all. It's a very good penalty. It's 3-3.
Mangele fela toka lesego ya tana le tloa phileo ba go tsaya bone go ya tshalo yanela Mbutuma we thomile yanela wa lebela Mbutuma wa ya ko khilenya Mbutuma abai ba fela fa tsongone 4 Diennes Tropasa Richards Bay Pirates Faba Fosai Hofedile Faba Nosa Richards Bay Batata ya Bufelo Kototo Bata Horaba Feta Kotajang. If they miss this one, Mike, it's all over.
Talk about bravery. Mbutuma going down the middle, and at this stage in a penalty shootout, that's brave, because there's so much margin for error, but he struck it well. So as you say, if Pirates miss it, it's all over. If Richards Bay score the last one, it's all over. Kim Vuidi on as a sub, the man from the DRC. Can he keep the Buccaneers alive? Karim Kim Vuidi, formerly from DC Motema Pembe. must score this to keep Pirates in it. It's mind games, and he trickles it in. Well, he played mind games with a 20-year-old goalkeeper. Mabhida himself is only 21. The Pirates stay alive, and now AmaZulu Richards Bay to score this penalty, to knock the Buccaneers out, and to advance as one of two KwaZulu-Natal sides into the semi-finals.
Penalty ya bofelo ya ka Kimbuidi una fa Pirates jana sa MTN 8 khatlano le Sundowns. Gompieno o tsaya bofelo a mme e ya gago ya bofelo e tla boira go Richards Bay fa bonosa penalty ya gago e ga ya ka ya sepe ya go tsewa tshalo ke mona yo le wa Nkilaka go fanile Orlando Pirates ya go tlhatswa Teresi the Rich Boys of Natal ba ya kwa se ka makgaola khanyenga Mokpek magabuteni wa Setlhopha ho netefatsa fa Pirates e boela kwa Gauteng ka sello phuranyo ya meno ka kutlo botlhoko Rich Boys of Natal ba ya kwa se ka makgaola khanyenga ba ba itumella tshalo mosimane o monnye Phila Sande Mangele yo siletsang penalty ya ka Tionotho Motwetso ke boitumelo jo bo sengana ka sepe go tswa mo letlhakoreng la the Rich Boys of Natal kgetlo la ntlha ba ya kwa se ka makgaola khanyenga sejana Orlando Pirates ba tsela bone fella fa motshameko bona o latelang ke Sekhukhune
Longema in the middle of that, starting that move, making sure that he recycles the ball, going out wide to Mbanjwa. Look at that cross. Power. When defenders just really don't have their line, that's what happens. Can't afford to give that little bit of space or commit those kind of mistakes in front of a Dion who's always lurking in front of goal.
Trelawney lays it off for Theron. He's trying to put a lot of pace on that. Both Van Roy and Richards were waiting. There's Trelawney again, receiving from Theron. Van Roy's done well. He's barged over Mabhida Mubara, who were winless in all KZN derbies since April of last year. Since a win over Maritzburg United, they've been involved in 12 since. Oh! Stinging effort. Kayode equal to it. And the big Nigerian stop.
Yeah, Extian just picking that ball up in the pockets of spaces, beating Ndwadwe, unleashing a powerful shot, just not enough to trouble the goalkeeper.
Perhaps a little more central than I originally thought. So Kayode gets a glove on it. Just set back for Skakane, who's done well. Look at Skakane, Hendrik Extian. And Skakane's continued on, but who got the last touch there? It's Sedi Dion. He's doubled up again. There was a fear for a moment, Amanda, that Skakane, who was heavily involved in this move, might have got in the way of the striker just at the crucial moment.
Yeah, I think a great tactical genius of work to see Skakane joining in the attack. That defense splitting pass for me, Hendrik Extian, the weight of the pass, the accuracy, and of course Dion just making sure that one is comfortably converted with that beautiful chip over the goalkeeper. A little bit of finesse. How about that?
AmaZulu have it after that horrible scuffed effort on the edge of the area. Clever. Bandra. Up across. Gets back really well.
Doesn't really commit. Just allows to buy himself time to get back into a crucial position, make himself useful once again.
The story of AmaZulu's success in this opening period has been a lot of one-touch play.
Yep. It works so much more.
Sabir, aided by Brad Cross. Skakane gets it away. And Theron! Oh, Veli Motwa! Oh, he's almost cost AmaZulu. Every now and again, spectacularly calamitous.
But what a great strike there from Theron. And to his defense, maybe those are a little bit awkward to deal with, those that just really bounce right in front of the goalkeeper. But we spoke about the concentration and that complacency.
It did zip off the turf, but possibly more. Good ball to Konlani. His delivery into the area is good. Van Roy trying to perhaps find Ndwandwe with his head. Now Theron will cross, and Brad crosses there. Just got away from him.
That position that any flick or touch would land on him, just on that blind side. Wade Uester could have been caught snapping.
Really good cross from Theron. It's actually helped along by Venomsen Ndwandwe. Oh, it's carried the ball considerable distance here. And the man who provided the assist for Junior Dion second is trying to find him again.
He has Hanamur, wants to buy him a bit of time to cover that much ground, but as soon as it takes a little bit longer holding that ball, Golden Arrows get numbers back and it becomes a little bit difficult to thread it through for Dion. Manchiani making sure he kicks it out for a corner.
Under radius, so corner taker. Outswinging delivery. Oh, well met! It's a hat trick for Junior Dion! And AmaZulu are flying! First half hat trick for the... Well, talk us through this one, Amanda. How does he have so much space? Why is his closest marker his own teammate?
Yeah, Golden Arrows just caught their ball watching. Two players going for one ball. Kakane once again creeping in alongside Dion. But of course, it's that striker's instinct, that goal poaching mentality from Dion, getting himself a hat-trick.
Junior Dion, just tonight alone, has become jointly the second top scorer for AmaZulu against Arrows. As again, they want to try and claw themselves back into this game. Offside against Van Roy.
Nope. No chance. No offsides. Not even when the ball is just about to be.
Hanamur. Nice pass for Extian. There's Mabhida looking adventurous. Oh, lovely ball in from Mabhida. It would have been a difficult one with the player closing him down.
I think he was really trying to let it go through. Oh, he was trying to actually get a touch. I thought it would have been brilliant had that ball gone through, maybe just left it for Dion, who was just right behind him. Clearly he just thought, why not fancy his chances? But Cross does really well to make it a little bit difficult.
Oh, Dion! Oh. Yeah, no power on that and lacked accuracy.
Yeah. It's quite mind-boggling that with the tall figures that Golden Arrows have in Shitolo as well as Manchiane, they seem to be struggling to deal with those crosses, of which short players like Dion seem to be getting to the end of those crosses. They could be punished.
5 attempts apiece. It just paints a picture of how much more accurate AmaZulu have been now. Oh, should have capitalized. Nguse straight down the throat of Billy Mortua after a horrible mistake at the back.
And you were just reminding us that sometimes Veli does have these mishaps, but of course we spoke about complacency, we spoke about doing the right thing, staying in the game as concentrated as possible. AmaZulu could have been punished. You can't afford to play a pass like that when there are
ball from Cross. Oh!
At a goalkeeper for not saving a penalty. And it makes sense because it's very difficult. Jamie Weber looks like he will take the first. So, they know the instructions. You can move, must always have one foot on the line. Take us through it there. Manager.
He's like Ntwari. I listened to Spot On during extra time, and he said 2 of the saves that you made against Sundowns, you're off your line. I'll be watching that. My assistant ref will be watching you. And as he's explaining that one of my foot will always be on the line. And I just feel, Titi, during penalties, the assistant ref is the most important man here, because he is the man that needs to watch if the goalkeeper comes off the line before the kicker takes it.
In the DStv Premiership, only one penalty has been missed so far this season, and it was missed by a TS Galaxy player, Bernard Parker. So it will be Sekhukhune who can take the slight advantage by, if they convert this first penalty. Jamie Weber against Ntwari. Weber, oh, off the upright. Off the upright. Disappointment then for Sekhukhune, as it opens up an opportunity now for Galaxy. Tried to send the keeper the wrong way, but guessed right, but in the end, off the upright.
He needed to hit target. He did not hit target. That's the most important thing. Hit target, let the goalkeeper rather make a save.
Now to sit, to try and give the advantage now to the visitors. It's the skipper that steps up. Bunjana, he normally goes for power, doesn't he? Bunjana sends the keeper the wrong way, and it's 1-0 to Galaxy. Early advantage then to Galaxy, as he did against Sundowns, and Bunjana dispatches with a plum.
The keeper commits early, makes it a little bit easier for Bunjana. Experience, calmness, composure, puts it in the back of the net.
1-0. Ohizu stepping up. That's the Nigerian marksman. They rely on him for goals in open play. Now needs to produce from 12 yards out. This to keep his side in it. Need to convert one. Just get on the board, just to put them on the board here. Ohizu with this. Oh, keeper got something on it, but it's 1-1 after 2 kicks for Sekhukhune, and he's put them on the board. Keeper got something on it.
He was off the line again, GT, but converted by Ohizu, so there's no need for the refs to come into play. But he had gone off his line a little bit earlier.
2-1 it is, or rather 1-1 it is, but second kick to come, and it's one of the subs, Khiba, who will take the next penalty with the aim of keeping Galaxy in front.
It's time for the penalty specialist to come into play.
Khiba, let's see what in training, and they can get closer to this one. Keeper with a short run up. Oh, very coolly done. Keeper goes the wrong way. Brought on just for the penalties, was in training. Goes the wrong way. Galaxy maintain the advantage. 2-1, 2 out of 2.
Composure, waits for the keeper to commit. That's one thing that TS Galaxy players have done well. Bunjana, Kiba, they delay, wait for the keeper to commit, and he has gone the opposite side in all the penalties that he has faced so far in training.
So then, Sekhukhune really must score all their remaining penalties there. Have to on the back foot a little bit here, as Pukiso Mahlangu hasn't yet scored a goal this season. Oh, straight. No, the referee is going to call. I think he's going to retake that. There will be a retake. The keeper moved. So, a lucky one, lucky escape for Mahlangu. You get a second bite at it. The referee explaining that he moved. Let's see. Yeah, definitely moved. And the call was made by the referee.
Yeah, the assistant ref is not, he's the one that can see everything. He doesn't make the call. The ref had to make the call.
He's got the best angle. Mahlangu then, take two. Oh, it's stopped again. This time a legal save. Ntwari is he gonna be the hero again? That's two misses now for Skukune. Oh, well, great save, Ntwari. I say a miss, it's not a miss. That one was a save. Jamie Weber missed it. Mahlangu has his save. So, 2 attempts and he couldn't get it right.
2 attempts, still you don't score. Pokuso Sinoka, one of the experienced guys, one of the coolest heads in this TS Galaxy team, the penalty specialist, brought on for the penalties in training.
Keep emphasizing that. All right, cool customer. He is, under normal circumstances, quite the character as well, Pokuso Sanuka. This to make it 3-1 to TS Galaxy. Oh, a Banenga! Oh, I told you he's a cool customer. Oh, in style. He just got, oh, training. Nah, shit.
The question starts, you know, you start asking yourself, had they kept Sangar? He was warmer, he had been in the game. You come in, you're the penalty specialist goalkeeper, and they do this to you, Titi.
That's how you do it. He committed, he saw the keeper committed and kept his cool, kept his eye on the keeper, and in the end just slots it into an empty net. He's a penalty specialist, Daniel Cardoso.
If he doesn't score,
it's over.
It's over.
Simple as that. Must score. Otherwise, TS Galaxy will take up that last spot in the draw for the semi-final. Daniel Cardoso, the skipper, to keep them alive. To keep Skukune in it. Daniel Cardoso, coolly done. Sends the keeper the wrong way, and it's now 3-2.
Then the question is, you're the specialist, you're the captain. Why didn't you go first before it was the team is in this situation? Well taken by Cardoso. We know him, he keeps his composure, he takes them well.
Now, this who is going to be given the honor of possibly taking the penalty that could possibly send Galaxy through to the next one.
If Radebe scores, they're in the draw on Monday.
Came off the bench, then was corner. Radebe. This to send TS Galaxy into the semi-finals. It'll be 2 penalty shootout wins for TS Galaxy in a row. The trainee, can he make 1 save? Just keep his side in it. Radebe strikes it perfectly, and well, it's beyond the reach of the keeper, and that's it. Ntwari is the hero again. Galaxy celebrate again. They celebrate another penalty shootout win.